Hello, welcome back. In this video, we're going to learn how to convert a long sum to a sum written by sigma notation. Here, the sum has finitely many terms here, and the first term in the sum is this one. All we're going to do here is to look for a pattern so that we can use a sigma notation with some index running from some number to another number of the term related to that index. So to observe that pattern, let's check each term here. First off, each term has 9 as a multiple here, 9 as a multiple, 9 as a multiple, 9 as a multiple. Okay. So each term, each bracketed term has plus 5 next to that, plus 5 next to that, plus 5 and plus 5. And each term has a quotient. The first one is 1 over 8, the second one is 2 over 8, 4 over 8, and the last term has 128 over 8. Well, I can perfectly go ahead and then write here that we are talking about terms 9 times a quotient whose bottom is always 8, and then we are adding 5 to that. The only subterm that changed in each bracketed term is the top of each quotient. So 1, 2, 4, all the way to 128. If I list all of those numbers, 1, 2, 4, 28, there's a commonality between those terms because 1 is 2 to the 0, and 2 is 2 to the 1, and 4 is 2 squared, and then 128 is 2 to the 7th. In fact, in between terms should be what? For example, the bracketed term after this one should be 9 times 8 over 8 plus 5. The next one should be 9 times 16 over 8 plus 5, and all the way up to 9 times 128 divided by 8 plus 5. So since we have a good representation of these numbers, the very first term in the sum should have 2 to the 0 as a factor. So why don't we write it as like 2 to the I, because all of these terms look like 2 to the I, but I starts from 0 going all the way to 7. This way, when you expand this sum, and the way you expand this is just like you just choose the lower bound to start for I. All right, for I equals 0, this should be 9 times 2 to the 0 over 8 plus 5. Then you just switch to I equals 1. That's equal to 9 times 2 to the 1 over 8 plus 5, right? And then you go all the way to the very last index here, 9 times 2 to the 7 divided by 8 plus 5. And that's exactly what's given in the sum, in the question statement. All right, thanks for watching this short video. I'll see you in another video. Bye.